theater before the advent of cinema. Origins of theater in the early societies. Theater in the Philippines originated in the early societies with performances held within the community's theater room. Ritual practitioners used imitative dance in the dance dramas to propagate supernatural powers, regulate seasons and elements, ensure fertility and grand success in the hunting and welfare. 19th century theater forms. Zarzuela, a traditional Spanish one-act comic opera with satirical themes. Vaudeville, a stage show comprising various acts like singing, dancing, and comedy. Both Zarzuela and Vaudeville gained popularity among Filipinos, especially during town fiestas, drawing eager viewers from different parts of the province. Introduction of Spanish operata. Don Narciso de Esposora introduced Spanish operata or musical comedy at Teatro de Binondo in 1848. Don Alejandro Calderon, known as the father of Spanish Zarzuela in the Philippines, further promoted this art form at Teatro Filipino on Calle Icagua, home for Tagalog Zarzuela. Teatro Zorella served as the home for Tagalog Zarzuela, located at the corner of Calle San Pedro, and abbreviated as the Irish part of Calle Zacaraga. This theater provided material for the nascent Filipino silent motion picture industry. The advent of cinema in the Philippines. Establishment of Salon de Pertara. In 1896, a Spaniard named Pertara prepared to launch his first movie show in Manila during Christmas time. He established Salon de Pertara 9 months earlier as the phonograph parlor on the ground floor of the Casino Espanol at Calle Paris of the Escolta. Initial delay and postponement. Despite several published announcements, Pertara failed to make his presentation at the set time for reasons alone. The show kept being postponed until the new year. First movie screening on January 1, 1897, the first 4 movies were finally shown at Salon de Pertara using a 60mm Gaumont chrono photograph projector. The movies include Man with a Hat, Scene from a Japanese Dance, The Boxers, and the Place El Opera. Historical significance. While other countries like France, England, and Germany have their claims to the introduction of publicly projected motion pictures, the credit should be given to Mr. Pertara for the Philippines. The centennial anniversary of the first movie shown in the Philippines should have been commemorated on January 1, 1997.
I am Kim Ivory Jamaica Shanko. Today I'm going to discuss the 2 subtopics of Philippine cinema. First, the arrival of Lumiere cinematograph. Second, the first movie shot in the Philippines. So now let's discuss the arrival of Lumiere cinematograph. Antonio Ramos, he was from Alhama de Aragon and was a Spanish soldier who imported a Lumiere cinematograph from Paris with a financial backing of Liebman and Piret. August 1897, Liebman and Piret were able to present their first movies on the Lumiere cinematograph in Manila. Then a new cine was set up at Escolta, corner of Jacinto. August 28, 1897, test preview presented with unlimited guests. August 29, 1897, inaugural show was presented to the general public. First 3 weeks, Ramos had a selection of 10 different films to show. Fourth week, Ramos was forced to shuffle 30 films in various combinations to produce new programs. After 3 months, attendance began to slacken for failure to show any new feature. Plaza Goiti, it was transferred the viewing hall and reducing the admission fees. End of November, movie hall closed down. The first movie shot in the Philippines. Antonio Ramos, first motion picture producer. In 1898, Antonio Ramos used a Lumiere camera to locally film several scenes in Manila out of desperation to attract patronage and survive. He filmed Panorama de Manila or Manila Landscape, Fiesta de Quiapo, Quiapo Fiesta, Puente de España, a Bridge of Spain, and Esenias Callejeras street scenes. Other early filmmakers and their works are Burton Holmes, known as the father of the travelogue, visited in the Philippines in 1899 and filmed the Battle of Baliwag, and Gimwood Peters shot the Banali Rice Terraces, and Raymond Ackerman filmed the Filipino cockfight and the Battle of Mount Araya. James Cairn Mars, or also known as Bud Mars, captured the first airplane flight over the Manila. Those are the other early filmmakers. And also filmmakers covered a wide range of subjects across the Philippines, including Zamboanga children diving for coins, Muslim ladies, fiestas, Carabao races, religious processions, panoramic shots of cities and towns, gold mining in Paracale, concerts at the Luneta, and the construction of the Manila Hotel.
I am Daisy Mendoza, and now I'm going to discuss the two subtopics of the Philippine cinema. First is the establishment of movie houses, and the second is first feature film produced in the Philippines.
So now, let's tackle first the establishment of movie houses. Let's start with the origin of movie houses. In the late 19th and early 20th century, pioneers like British entrepreneur Huelga and Spanish entrepreneur Samuel Rebarber set the stage by opening the first movie halls exclusively for film screening in Manila. These establishments, such as Cine Huelga and Grand Cinematographo Parisien, paved the way for a surge in movie theaters across the Philippines. As demand for films grew, so did the numbers of theaters. From the first Filipino-owned movie theater, Cinematographo Real, to the proliferation of theaters like Cineanda, Majestic, Apollo, and others, movie houses became integral cultural hubs, not only in urban areas but also in the provinces where electricity was available. And now, let's turn our attention to the landmark moment when the first feature film was produced in the Philippines. Rose of the Philippines, believed to have been produced in 1909 by the IMP Company. Rose of the Philippines is the first story film made in the Philippines. In 1909, by the IMP Company, Carl Laemmle's independent moving picture company. Carl Laemmle was a German-American film producer and the co-founder and, until 1934, owner of Universal Pictures.